241 today to get enrolled in the St. Anthony Sports Performance Program.
Welcome you back here on Kick 106.7. Jeff Blankman, Terry Kaspamauer with you here tonight, along with Travis Brinks running the camera for our boys game here tonight as well. And, of course, that's all over on the YouTube page. Go to the YouTube channel at 1380 KCIM and search YouTube and search 1380 KCIM, and that's powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids. Terry, boys game coming up here. This one should be a really rid game. I know that Winterset won this one fairly handily down at Winterset, but this Tiger team so much better than they were early in the season.
Yeah. And talking to Coach Beeson the last couple of days after being at the game Saturday and then talking to him a little bit yesterday, he understands that too, that whole different team. But on the other hand, Winterset's a pretty good ball club. And you know they're going to come out in a 2-3 very aggressive zone. Sometimes they'll extend it all the way out to half court, and if you don't take care of the basketball, they are looking to get steals and get out and run. And they'll put a number of shooters on the floor, and they got the 4-year starter in Forgy, who I saw just recently set school record in career assists there. So, last year we put a thumping on them down at Winterset on a Saturday, and I was down there, and I thought they had everybody back from that team. And I'm sure that was point of emphasis going into that December 14th game about remembering the last time Carroll came down here and what they did to you. And so I think it was kind of they were looking to return the favor, and they did.
Yeah, won it 75-52 back there. Winterset coming in under head coach Josh Henry. They're 10-3 on the season, 8-2 in conference play. They've won 5 straight. Last game out, they beat Carlisle 66-43. For the Tigers under head coach Randy Beeson, they're 7-5 overall, 5-3 right now in the Raccoon River Conference. They lost their last game out in overtime to number 2 ranked DCG 53-50. That was up at the Gilbert tournament on Saturday. Let's take a look at our starting lineups here tonight. First of all, for the Huskies of Winterset, they'll start a 6-foot senior in Levi Gerwell, a 5'11 senior in Dawson Forgy, a 5'10 junior in Braden Dinkla, a 6'1 senior in Blake Bellamy, and a 6'2 junior in Blake Fearing. For the Carroll Tigers, again under head coach Randy Beeson, they'll start a 5'11 senior in Nick Mackey, a 6'1 senior in Caleb Booth, a 6'2 senior in Ethan Langling, a 6-foot senior in Caden Cook, and a 6'4 sophomore in Evan Hammer. We'll step away, we'll take a break, we'll come back in 1 minute with the tip-off of the boys game. That's coming up for you next right here on Kick 106.7.
Trees Company.
Visiting DePaco Credit Union was the thing that started all this.
We had a lot of student loan debt, low credit scores for bad decisions we had made in our younger years.
We thought it was the point where you could never come back from it. We've always wanted to own our own restaurant, so I just kind of floated the idea like, I found this food truck.
I was like, yeah, let's try it. DePaco helped us so much with just putting everything together.
Definitely life-changing for us.
What we have right now would not have been possible without DePaco Credit Union.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive healthcare for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Mackey Motors at pregame show. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Of course, we're coming to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Jeff Blankman with you here tonight. Again, you can check out our video broadcast where you can hear Terry Kaspabauer talk here tonight about this ball game. Got Travis Brinks over here to my left running it. Jump ball tonight will be against Blake Bellamy, jumping things up against Evan Hammer. And Jeff Storyhan is in the house somewhere tonight. I know I've seen him a couple of times. He's taken those great photos that he does and gets those up on the Viewfinder 22 and Carroll Broadcasting Facebook pages. Winterset will control the opening tip. Of course, they're going to go left or right across your radio dial here in this first half of play. They'll work it over on the left side. Tigers opening up, of course, in a man-to-man defense. Winterset works it now. Into the hands of Dinkler. Drive again. Kick pass over now to Forgy. Ball stolen away by Caleb Booth. Booth with the steal. Will get it up across half court. Over to Hammer at the right elbow. Back out to Booth. Over to the left side to Lingling. Down to the left baseline to Cook. Back up now to Lingling on the wing. He'll take one dribble in. Picks up the dribble. Now finds Hammer on the elbow. Hammer down the left side lane. Kicks it out to Mackey on the right side. Down to the baseline to Cook. Drives in. Leaves it off for Hammer. Ball is loose. Hammer picks it back up. Goes up. Misses the shot. Gets his own rebound. And saves it out to Lingling. Now over to Mackey. Ball knocked away. But Cook will come up with it. And now we're going to get a reach-in foul. And that'll go on the Huskies. Both defenses, Terry, sharp here early on.
Yeah, and there are a lot of athletes out there, and hands in the passing lane. That's what both teams like to do.
David Bellamy, number 31, picks up his first. Booth will inbound, gets Lingling down in the right corner. Ethan brings it up top now, takes it out near the half-court circle and into the half-court circle. Over to Booth out high on the right side. Booth with it, drives in, shot blocked. And coming out of there with it is going to be Forgy. Forgy will bring it up, kick pass over to the left side to Dinkler. 3 on the way up, good. Winterset takes the early 3-0 lead. And Terry, this is a good three-point shooting ball club for this Winterset Husky ball club.
Yeah, and Dinkler had 18 the first time we played him.
They shoot about 36.5% as a team from 3. Ball knocked away from Mackey out of bounds. Last touch by Dinkler. It'll stay with the Tigers. 6:35 to go here in this first quarter. Don't forget, Tyler Bruner and I will write up recap stories for all of our area basketball games and wrestling tournaments tonight. We'll get that up on the Brinks Exterior Sports Report on the website at 1380kcim.com. Booth with it on the right side, spins down, pull-up jumper from 16, up no good. Up high for the rebound is Bellamy. He'll get it off, ahead now. They work it to Gurwell. He'll fire up a 3 off the right side and knocks it down, and Winterset with the 6-0 lead early.
Yep. They do a good job getting the ball up the floor on missed shots and guys spotting up.
Lingling back out to Booth near the half-court line. Booth over on the right side. Kick pass over to the left side. Mackey pump fake. Looks for Hammer. Nothing there. Now over to the right side from Booth to Lingling. Shot blocked. Rebound back to Lingling. He'll drive in. Kick pass over to Mackey left side. Now to Hammer. Little floater in front of the rim. Nice soft touch, and he'll knock that one down.
Yeah, and Hammer and Cook had nice games against the Winterset the last time.
Quickly down the court. Forgy takes it in. He's going to draw a foul. He'll get himself to the free throw line. Tigers down 6-2 as Forgy heads to the line. First trip there tonight. That foul on Hammer going to be his first, on Caden Cook, his first. Free throw on the way by Forgy is up in good. 76% free throw shooter on the season. And the Winterset lead is 7-2.
Yeah, they take no time getting that ball out of the net down the court.
I don't even have time to look down and write in my last stat. Second free throw up in good from Forgy. 8-2 now in favor of Winterset. Caleb Booth with it, gets it up, works over to Mackey on the left wing. Mackey with it, brings it up top, back over to Booth. Booth gonna fire up a long 3 up off the back of the rim, no good. Lingling with the long rebound, his second. He'll drive in, draw some contact, count the basket, and he'll head to the free throw line. Nice off-balance shot that time from Ethan Lingling.
Yep.
That'll be number 2 on Winterset for fouls. Didn't catch who that one was on. Waiting for him to post it up on the board. Lingling at the line. Free throw on the way up, no good. And the rebound taken down by Gurwell. That foul was on Fearing, his first. And now the ball thrown away by Winterset, and Carroll will get it back with 5:20 to go here in this first quarter of play. Tigers down here 8-4.
Yeah, you don't want to stand around celebrating shots or anything because they'll have that ball down in your basket before you know it.
Lingling over to Booth on the right side, down to the baseline to Cook. Looks for the cutter. Ball stalled away by Forgy. Forgy will kick. They get it back to Forgy. The layup is up in good. That is a well-run break that time as Dinkler hit him on a little touch pass, and the lead is 10-4. Now Mackey pushes it in, gets it down in the corner off to Booth on the wing. Booth back to Mackey over to Lingling out high on the right side. He'll slow it down for the Tigers. Mackey with it, Mack over on the right side, knocked away by Dinkler and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers.
They're active hands. You better be strong with the ball. If you put it out in front of you, they're going for every pass too. So
inbounds comes to Lingling. Over to Booth out high on the left side near the scorer's table. Skip pass over to Mackey. 3 blocked. Blocked by Bellamy. Now it's loose on the floor, kind of being batted all over the place. Forgy will pick it up, and Winterset will get the possession. They work it over to Dinkler left side. Down to the left corner, penetrating in is Fearing. His shot is up, no good, and Booth will clear the rebound for Carroll. Off to Booth, now to Hammer on the right elbow. Kick pass left side, Lingling. Lingling back out now to Booth. That's going to be touched into the back court. It'll go out of bounds, and it will be Carroll basketball. And you're right, and they don't even hesitate even on the offensive end to get shots up.
No, they're already ready for the shot clock.
Yeah. Fearing will check out. I think Hayden is at number Avery. Nathan Avery, number 22. Couldn't tell if it was a 22 or a 23.
Yep. So we didn't have Collison the last time. He was injured when we went to Winterset. So give us another three-point shooter on the floor. Hopefully that helps.
They look for Cook cutting down the lane. Shot up good. Count the basket. Tigers getting a couple of shots in the lane to fall. Caden Cook will draw the foul and get himself to the free throw line. That foul going to go against Winterset. That'll go on Nathan Avery, his first team foul number 3. Tanner Gatto going to check in now for a Hammer for the Tigers.
Tanner didn't play at Winterset either, so our top 2 subs were not available that game. We'll see if that makes a difference tonight.
64% free throw shooter, and they're going to wave it off. A violation on the Tigers.
Caden knew his shot was off, and so he was going to get in and get that rebound.
Yep. He plays with a motor that doesn't stop.
No, it's high energy for 32 minutes, and Saturday 36 minutes.
Yes. Tigers down here 10-6. Forgy with it out high in the right side. Picked up by Cook. They'll run a screen. Gatto jumps out now on Forgy. Forgy looking to drive. Penetrates in. Kick pass over to Avery. Right corner 3 up. No good. A rebound battle for it. Gatto will come up with it for the Tigers. Ahead now to Collison right side. Drives in. Slips between a couple of defenders. Out the boot. 3 up. Good!
Yeah, get him started. Here they come back. You better be on your toes.
Tigers now down at 10-9. Dinkla with it, gets it off to Avery, off to Forgy.
Right away, Collison and Gatto made their mark on this game.
Over to Gurwell. Gurwell with it, nearly stolen by Booth. But back out now to Avery, over the left side to Dinkla. Back to Gurwell. Gurwell drives to the left elbow, kick pass down to Dinkla on the baseline. He'll dump it to Avery, but throws it away. Avery cut to the basket. Dinkla did anticipate that, threw it to where he was, not where he was going. And the turnover will bring in Blake Fearing. Also checking in now is going to be Maddox Weeks, a 5'10 junior. Tigers right now with Cook, Booth, Mackey, Collison, and Gatto on the floor. Got a chance to take their first lead here of the game, down 10-9. Collison out on the right wing, gets it off to Booth, down to the right corner to Cook, right back to Booth. Over to the left side to Mackey, down to the left corner to Collison. Collison off to Gatto, free throw jumper up and good. Tanner Gatto, he had that big bucket at the end of the third quarter in the first half down at North Pole.
Yep. And he hit his first shot at Dallas Center Grime, or at Gilbert against Dallas Center Grime.
3-point shot by Forgy, no good. Cook comes up with a rebound up for the Tigers, his first. Now over to Booth. Booth brings it up. Carroll up here 11-10. Good answer by the Tigers. They're on a 7-0 run. They get it to Gatto, now over to Collison. He'll fire up the 3. It's up, no good. Rebound tipped by Mackey out of bounds. It'll stay with a Winterset. I was about ready to say that was Pete Collison that gave that to him. Then he misses, but I might want, so
it'd be Ann if he made it.
Yeah, so. I know. I usually give Ann all the credit. I was finally going to give Pete credit, and then Gus misses it. So I guess that was still Pete shooting, right? Gurwell kicks it in now to Avery. Avery will drive in, feeds it back to Weeks. Weeks with it. Back over on the left wing to Gurwell. Collison will defend. Gurwell, nice drive, but misses the shot. Booth with the rebound off of that scoop double clutch miss. Booth will push it ahead, lost the dribble, picks it back up, gets it to Gatto. Gatto over to the left side to Mackey. Mackey trying to save, does. But he's not going to be able to. Steps on that sideline. Turnover will give it back over to Winterset. That one kind of fell apart right there at the end.
Yeah, and started off with Caleb kind of losing the handle on the penetration and was able to get it back, and then things just kind of discombobulated from there.
So Gurwell will bring it up. Gets it across half court. Now over to the right side to Forgy out near the Tiger bench. Minute and a half left first quarter. Tigers with a 1-point lead. They get it back to Forgy. Right corner 3 up, no good. Booth will come down with a rebound, his third. Caleb, a better rebounder than what maybe people that don't see the Tigers play. He averages 6 a game as a point guard.
He knows where the ball's going, and he's got ups, as they say.
Pass down to the corner. Mackey not able to handle it. Has got to let him a little bit too much, and Hammer going to check back into the ballgame.
Tanner's got the right idea. He's got to execute better. Coach Beeson talking to him there and getting him calm down. He's like, you got the right idea. He catches the pass and you look diagonal away from where the pass came, and so
Winterset with a chance to take the lead back. Dinkla gets it up. They'll work it now to Eli Adkins, who has checked in. Adkins will drive in. Works the ball off, and now driving in is Weeks. His layup no good. Cook comes down with a rebound. Tigers will push 3-on-2. Caden drives all the way and count the basket. And the foul going to go on Avery, his second. And Caden Cook will head back to the free throw line.
He's worth the price of admission. Just watching him get a defensive rebound and go. It's like a fullback out in the football field. And then when you watch him on the court, you realize how much Coach Rowetter and the football team missed him this fall, because he's a difference maker.
Free throw on the way by Cook, up and good.
He knows good. He didn't even attempt to go with the rebound.
14-10 now in favor of the Tigers. Carroll trailed this 10-4, so they're on a 10-0 run right now. Taking advantage of some struggles here by Winterset. Ball booted around. Comes back into the hands that time of the Huskies. They'll miss the shot, and Booth comes down with his fourth rebound. Ahead to Mackey. Layup blocked on the other end by Fearing. They'll kick it out to Dinkla. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Dinkla with it down on the right wing, right in front of the Carroll bench. Skip pass over to Weeks. Weeks gets it back up top to Fearing. Over to the left side now to Bellamy. Bellamy back up top to Adkins. Adkins over to the left side. Weeks with it on the wing. 18 seconds left. Up top, Dinkla left side top of the key. Picked up by Booth as the Tigers stay man-to-man. Dinkla will back it out. Gets it off now to Weeks. Weeks looks to drive in. Picks up the dribble. In some trouble. Backdoor cut. Ball knocked away. Collison will come out of there with a steal for the Tigers. To Booth. 2 seconds left. Over to Cook. Cook. And he's going to be bumped and fouled with 1/10 of a second left. Bad thing for the Tigers. I don't think they can get a shot. They can get a tip in 1/10 of a second.
But it gets another team foul on Winterset, and we got possession to start the second quarter. It's got to go at the hoop. You just got to tip it. It can't be you can't catch and shoot with 1/10 of a second.
Collison will inbound. Maybe try to lob it in. Ball is batted, and that's going to be knocked out of bounds, but it won't matter. That will end the first quarter. But a good first quarter for the Carroll Tigers. Down at 10-4. They lead it here at 14-10 at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter is 1 minute away here on Kick 106.7.
Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Welcome you back here on Night Kick 106.7. Jeff Blankman with you, and I'll remember what station I'm on at some point tonight.
You'd get it by that third game.
Yes, I would by the third game, hopefully. Maybe it's time to retire. Hammer down to the corner to Mackey, and now the ball stolen away. Jumping the passing lane that time is Weeks. Now knocked away by the Tigers off of Booth, out of bounds. It'll stay with Winterset. And I'll tell you, the thing that always makes me laugh, though, is that I'm on KCIM DJing for 4 hours a day, but I don't ever slip up at night and say KCIM. I just can't remember which FM I'm on half the time. Winterset with it. Adkins over to the left side. They work it down to Bellamy on the corner. Back up top now to Weeks. Weeks drives in. Gets it to Bellamy. Back out to Adkins. Mackey with the defense. Adkins looking to drive in. Pass stolen away by Booth. Good defense by Mackey. Now gets it over to Collison. Layup no good. Bellamy had it, lost it. It's going to be out of bounds. They're going to say off Fearing, and it will be Tiger basketball.
Caleb might have been better off just going in.
Yep.
And knowing Gus would be there to clean up any miss. And it's a tough shot. Gus being a left-hander on the right side had to
develop that right hand, though, right?
Yep. Nice pass.
Nice pass inside. Shot won't go for Cook. Rebound batted around by Hammer, but Winterset will come up with it. They get it down to Adkins. Adkins with it over to the right side to Dinkla. He'll fire up a three up over the top of the backboard out of bounds. So Winterset, Terry jumped out 10-4, and all of a sudden they can't buy a basket now.
Yeah. And we think it took us a while to realize how fast we had to get back on defense. And both teams right now are pretty locked in defensively, though.
Wind chill advisory has been extended until tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Collison with it out top, over to the left side, now to Mackey, down to the left corner. Cook with it. Cook finds Mackey again on the wing. Mackey defended out top there by Dinkla. Now over to Collison. Collison kick pass over to Booth. Long three up. Good.
Nice job by Gus taking care of the ball and Caleb being ready to shoot. If you don't have much time, Winterset closes fast.
17-10. Three-point shot on the way up in. Good for Dinkla as he answers on the other end with a three.
Yeah.
Tigers had their largest lead here a moment ago. Now the ball, Collison. A little slow getting up over their ball. Terry, I was looking down, and I just know it went out of bounds.
Went off his leg there.
Okay.
I don't think Coach Beeson
agrees with that one.
Agrees with that, but Mr. Kramer's going to explain to him what happened. So
Collison will check out. Lingeling back onto the floor for the Tigers.
Gave us some good minutes, though.
Yep. Dinkla gets it in now to Forgy, out high on the right side near the Tiger bench. Up top now to Gerwell. Gerwell looking to drive, gets in the lane, kick pass over to Dinkla, left side three up, no good. A rebound, good box out that time by Caleb Booth on Fearing. Fearing lost it out of bounds on the rebound attempt. It'll be Carroll basketball.
Fearing's listed at 6'2", but I
think he's a little taller than that, yeah.
So here they're extending that 2-3, almost to a three-quarter court. Making Caleb handle the ball against some pressure.
ICAM Manning boys leading OABCIG 12-9 into the first quarter. Cook up top now to Booth. Tigers leading Winterset here 17-13. Mackey going to fire up a three up, no good. Rebound batted around, and it'll be Booth underneath the Mackey. Layup good. Nice catch that time by Mackey.
Yeah, nice look by Caleb.
That's the first assist I have for Booth here tonight, and that's rare for him. Pull-up jumper, no good for Gerwell, and we're going to get a foul on Nick Mackey, his first.
Got him on the wrist.
Just the second, though, for the Tigers here in the game, so they played good defense without fouling.
Right, and that's what it takes, especially against Winterset. They're going to try to dribble drive you. And
free throw coming up here. It is on the way. It is up and good. Gerwell, an 82% free throw shooter. Winterset coming in as a team at 74.6%. That's probably one of the better averages in the state this year.
Yeah, they don't want to send him to the free throw line too many times.
19-15 as he knocks down both. They're 4 of 4 at the line. They'll come out with a full court trap. Cook gets it ahead to Lingling. Now off to Booth. Tigers had numbers. They kick it to Mackey, left corner, looks to drive, feeds it in to Hammer, spins down to the baseline, and travels with the basketball.
One of those two guys should have shot it.
Yeah. Yeah. I've said this a few times throughout this year too, Terry. Everybody thinks you always got to get to the rim. Sometimes that 6-footer's open.
Yeah.
Dinkla will bring it up. They get it off. Three-point shot by Forgy up in good. His first of the ball game. Fourth, though, for Winterset. And all of a sudden, they've gotten the offense going. Down by 1, 19-18 Tigers with the lead. Booth to Hammer. Hammer with it, top of the key, back over to Booth, left side of the key, top of the key, three up in good.
Yeah, you knew Caleb would come out tonight. He was really upset with himself on Saturday.
22-10, ball knocked away. Booth going to come up with it. He's going to drive it down, get some contact. No call on the shot, and now we're going to get a foul on the rebound attempt. Booth with his third steal. And that one's going to go against Winterset, and that is going to be on Bellamy, number 2 on him, their 6th. I thought maybe they'd call, is the slapping the backboard not goaltending anymore?
It should be if the ball was, unless the ball had already come off.
Okay. Booth to inbound down on the baseline. They'll throw it into the backcourt to Lingling. Lingling over to the right side. Bounce pass now over to Booth.
Oh, I was going to say.
The Hammer
nice
underneath
pass.
the Cook. Layup up in good.
Good execution right there. Evan Hammer's improved so much.
I got him for 3 assists already here tonight,
he does
Coach.
a good job at that high post area.
Dinkla works it to Bellamy. Ball knocked away and stolen. Booth with his 4th steal. Caleb will bring it up. Hesitation move. Dump pass underneath the Hammer. Knocked away and out of bounds off of Dinkla. And one thing Caleb is very good at is that change of speed. He hesitates for just a second, changes speeds. That keeps defenders off balance. We've got a timeout on the floor. We'll step away back in 30 seconds here on Kick 106.7.
As the parent to finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Quick shout out to New Way Ford in Coon Rapids, sponsoring Sports on the Go with me and giving me a vehicle to drive to all the different sporting events I've been covering over the last year and a half. The New Way Ford feature vehicle of the day is a 2015 Flex SUV, white in color, 70,000 miles, all-wheel drive. Call 800-861-7268 for more details, or check out the Carroll Broadcasting website for a picture with more details. Sports on the Go with me, Jeff Blankman, powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids, home of warranty forever, and your home for free oil changes for life. Tigers lead it here 24-18. Langling trapped down in that left corner, skips it out on the right side to Mackey, up top to Langling. Halfway through this second quarter, Roselle Mutual halftime report coming up. Mackey with it right side, now off to Booth. Caleb has shot it well here tonight from 3. He's knocked down 3. He's got 9 points. Langling gets it off to Hammer. Hammer with it back out to Langling. Langling open for 3, up no good. Bellamy and Hammer hustling after the rebound along with Cook, and Bellamy able to slap it off of Cook and out of bounds. So it'll end up being Winterset basketball.
We had 3 guys over in that corner hustling after the basketball, and unfortunately that hurt us that time, but that's what you want to see.
I'm surprised the Cook just didn't run through the wall when he got over there.
Yeah.
Dinkler will bring it up. Gets it up across half court. Mackey will pick him up as the Tigers stay in their man-to-man. Forgy with it, gets it back to Dinkler. Dinkler's been the guy that has hurt him the most here tonight. He comes in averaging 9 a game. He's got 6 here early. He's got it down on the left side, get a fire up to 3. It's no good. In the rebound to Hammer. That is number 2 on Hammer, off now to Booth. Booth up across half court. Works it over to the right side to Langling. Langling out in that Tiger where it says Tigers on that side of the floor. Now to the free throw line. Hammer turnaround jumper up good.
That's just a free throw. Yeah, you just confidence turn around and treat it as a free throw, and nice shot by Hammer.
26-18 at Tigers with the lead. Burwell with it out top. Looking to drive, nothing there. Now over to Forgy on the right side. Looking in, skip pass over to Dinkler left side. He'll drive in, gets all the way to the rim, and that's a good job by Dinkler, coach. He'd been shooting 3s. They hadn't been going, and that time he saw the defense running out at him and just drove around.
Yeah, next, Mackey's got to do a better job closing out there under control, not run by him.
We got to talk about that at some point here. I want you to talk about how to do that. Cook underneath, drives in, shot up, no good. Rebound batted around. And it'll be taken down that time by Fearing. Off now to Forgy. Tigers up here 26-20. Forgy off a screen up top. Going to fire up at 3. That one is short. Booth with the rebound, his 5th. Now nice move behind the back over to Mackey left side. Mackey back out to Booth. 3 up. Good! Caleb Booth extends it now to 29-20. Tigers playing exceptionally well here since the early moments. Dinkler will fire up a 3. It's up no good. And the rebound to Hammer, his 3rd unofficially.
Better watch it, because in high school you can call a flop now. So.
Yep. Mackey on the left side, down to Cook. Now to Hammer in the lane. Jumper up, no good. And the rebound taken down by Avery. Over now to Gurwell. He'll bring it up. Minute 35 left here in the half. Gurwell looking to drive, comes off his screen, finds the baseline, kick out pass to Forgy. Forgy dribbles down to the left elbow, knocked away by Hammer. Hammer over to Booth, goes in and lays it up and in. Tried to draw some contact, they wouldn't call it, but Booth makes it now a 31-30 ball game. Or 31-20, excuse me. Misspoke there. 3-point shot from Gurwell up in good.
Yeah, he's the one you got to watch out. That Winterset, he went off for 22 that night, so he's capable of taking over offensively.
31-23. Booth bounces it over to Mackey on the right side. Now to Hammer on the right elbow. Hammer kicks it back out to Mackey. Up top, Booth going to fire up another 3. Up, no good. And the rebound to Dinkler for Winterset. Carroll can't close out this half, letting Winterset get back into this. Down by 8 right now. Forgy with it. Lobs it in. They get it into Fearing. Fearing goes up, and he is going to be fouled by Lingling. And that is going to be number 1 on Ethan Lingling. Team foul number 3 on the Tigers. The Winterset crowd not too happy with that one as Fearing ended up on the deck.
I was going to say
they called the foul. Now they're going to call it on the shot. At first they said it was on the floor, and then they changed it to the shot. So Fearing will head to the free throw line, a 77% free throw shooter on the season.
Hasn't been there a lot.
No. So this free throw coming up here, it's on the way. It is up and no good. Gatto Collison will check in. Langling and Hammer will check out. And Terry, what I mean by the Tigers, they got to hold that 8, 10, 12-point lead kind of going into the halftime. Don't want to give Winterset any confidence.
Yeah, we wouldn't be surprised if we do hold it here for the last shot unless we get a layup.
31-24. Fearing knocks down that second free throw. They're 5 of 6 from the line. Booth will get it up across half court. Looking over to the right side now to Collison. 30 seconds left here in the half. Booth with it. Works it over to Mackey on the left side. Tigers are holding for the final shot. Winterset extending out that 2-3 zone. Out to Booth out high on the left side. Booth drives into the circle. Gets it to Collison. Right back to Booth. 13 seconds left here in the half. Roselle Mutual halftime report coming up. Booth penetrates in. Kick pass over to Collison. Right corner 3. No good. Rebound tipped out, and they've got Gerwell out on the break. Goodness, hustles back, and it ends up forcing him to miss the layup.
Zero just threw the ball. Gerwell just threw the ball.
And did we get a technical, or are we just getting a conversation with the official and the player?
Well, it should have been a technical.
Yep, should have been, because he threw it at Cook, right?
Yeah.
Cook hustled back. I don't know if he got a piece of it, but he certainly distracted Gerwell enough if he didn't get a piece of it. And Coach Beeson wanting that technical. That would have been big, but no technical called. Tigers will hold a 31-24 lead as we go into the halftime. Maybe a lucky break for Winterset that Gerwell wasn't teed up. Timeout on the floor. Roselle Mutual halftime report next here on Kick 106.7.
Working as a team to achieve success is the only way towards victory. Hi, this is Kelly Danner. Having teammates that have your back isn't just for game day. It's important when it comes to your insurance coverage too. Roselle Mutual and Grinnell Mutual are here to provide you with a winning lineup of quality insurance no matter what your needs are. Give us a call today at 792-4525 for your commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Roselle Mutual, proudly insuring the area since 1876.
This is Iowa, and Avela Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avela Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avela Bank, member FDIC.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
One of the best kept secrets in Carroll is JP Flooring. I was looking to replace the floor in a couple rooms at home. It can be super overwhelming with all of the options available. I popped by JP Flooring and was super surprised and impressed with the showroom and selection. I had no idea how extensive their product lines were. They have a designer on staff that helped me narrow down what I was looking for. When you change your floors, it changes the whole character of a room. I used their product visualizer and could literally see in advance what the styles would look like in my room. I totally recommend JP Flooring in Carroll.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
Carroll leading over Winterset 31-24. We're at the Roselle Mutual halftime report. Roselle Mutual Insurance, again, a proud sponsor of tonight's halftime show. Roselle Mutual believes in the value of youth activities to help develop adults that will be our future community leaders. They're your hometown teammates for commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Give them a call today at 712-792-4525. Terry, very easily could have been a technical there at the end of the first half. Gurwell drives down, looked like he had a wide open layup, but you know Caden Cook goes 100 mile an hour every time he plays in pure hustle, sprinted all the way back. I think he got a part of that shot.
I think he might have got it, just enough of it to cause it to roll off the short of the rim. And
it didn't go in. The layup by Gurwell didn't go in. He caught the ball and chucked it towards Cook, correct?
I don't know if it's Cook or I think maybe it was Caleb Booth that was down here. And you know, I heard him look like he was telling the officials that Caleb said something to him, but
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yeah,
yeah.
He threw the ball, and the official was standing right there, and he went right up to Gurwell and said something to him, but he didn't call anything. So we'll go to halftime with no free throw shot at the end there.
Got to really like the way Carroll closed out the half. Got down 14-10, and then came back and really took control of this game. They forced Winterset to not be able to get much for dribble penetration or anything inside most of their offense, and maybe that's what they do. But they've just been firing up a lot of threes here tonight.
Yeah, and that's what you're hoping that they don't just catch on fire. And they'll hit some. You just got to make sure you're closing out on them. And defensively, we're getting hands on a lot of balls and passes. And Winterset averages right at 12 turnovers a game, and I had them for 8 that first half. So we're doing a really good job there, and we're holding them to one shot. We just like it was on Gurwell, or I can't remember if it was Gurwell or Dinkla. And I think maybe Dinkla where Nick Mackey closed out too hard in the corner.
It was Mackey.
Not under control, and Dinkla drove by him baseline and got an easy layup. You gotta come out, but you got to be under control on those 3-point shooters. And the good shooters are going to give you that good shot fake and go by you, and you got to be able to control that dribble penetration.
And the way I was taught to do that is you can run towards them, but as you get towards them, you got to start chopping the feet. You want to chop the feet and break down. And you don't see everybody doing that today.
We used to teach them that you want to hear the squeak of the tennis shoes.
Yes.
Boy, Winterset didn't spend long in the locker room.
No, they're
out here. Probably figured they only scored 24 points. We need to get some shots up here to try to get our shooting back.
Biggest adjustment for Carroll, just figuring out how quickly they had to get back on defense early in the game?
Early that was, because Winterset beat us down there the first 2 or 3 times we scored. And then once we got back and realized what they were trying to do and able to get them in their half-court set. And the nice thing about the team this year is you can switch on most ball screens.
Yep.
Sometimes Evan can't stay on a quick guard very long, but he's athletic enough. He had a nice steal off of one of the guards here in the first half, and you got Mackey and Booth that have such quick hands. If you get the ball out there, they're going to steal it, knock it away from you, and off to the races. And you got Caden Cook, who's going to.
He's fun.
He's so much fun to watch, and he's a coach's delight. You wish you had obviously 12, 13 of those guys, and you wish you had them for 1 or 2 more years. But Coach Beeson's got to be satisfied with the first half. Now we'll find out. We had a good first half against Dallas Center, and Booth had 10 points at halftime and only scored 2 the second half in overtime.
Got 14 tonight,
and has 14 tonight at halftime. So I'm sure Coach Henry and his staff have watched film of what Dallas Center Grimes did the second half to slow him down, and maybe we'll see some of that. They're mainly a 2-3 zone team, so he may have some junk defense off of that. Dallas Center Grimes went diamond one for a little bit, and they've double-teamed Caleb every time they had a chance to. And I'm sure yesterday Coach has worked with the other guys about you got to be ready to shoot. If they're going to double-team Caleb, somebody's going to be open. You just got to catch the ball and be ready to shoot it. And where Saturday, some of our guys got the ball and they looked at the basket and took a couple of dribbles and it was too late. So it's start of this third quarter is going to be huge. We're on defense to start too.
Coach, we talked, Caleb Booth right now playing outstanding. We kind of knew that was going to come. I think the guy that maybe having his best game, at least for the first half, Evan Hammer. Every game he seems to get better, but I think at least in the games I've seen, this is his best game so far.
Yeah, it is overall. Yeah, and he knows the game. He understands where would you have him for 3 assists the first half?
I had him for 4 assists.
And he had 4 assists at Winterset the first time around. So that 2-3 zone, there's holes in there if you have guys that understand. And what Evan's good about is catching the ball, and you got to turn and face the basket. You can't catch the ball. You're going to catch the ball with your back to the basket. That's a given. But then you can't just stand there with the back to the basket. You got to look and see what's open behind you because you're going to get attention at that top, at the free throw line or at the elbow. And they're not going to stay far away from Caleb. So someone's going to be there, and you got guys coming at you. And he found Caden a couple times underneath for 2 nice shots. Hopefully, I think Larry went in and told our guys.
Hey, the half's almost over, yeah. Let's take a look at our numbers here during our Roselle Mutual halftime report for Winterset. Levi Gerwell with 8, Dawson Forgy 7, Braden and Dinkla with 8, and Blake Fearing with 1. They're 5 of 6 from the free throw line. For the Carroll Tigers, Nick Mackey has got 2 points, 2 assists. Caleb Booth, 14 points, 5 rebounds, an assist, and 4 steals. Ethan Langling, 2 points, go with it, 2 rebounds and an assist. Caden Cook's got 7 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. Evan Hammer, 4 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. Tanner Gatto, 2 points to go with a rebound, 2 assists, and a steal. The Tigers are 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Again, you've been listening to the Roselle Mutual halftime report. Roselle Mutual Insurance, a proud sponsor of tonight's halftime show. Roselle Mutual believes in the value of youth activities to help develop adults that will be our future community leaders. They are your hometown teammates for commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Call them today at 712-792-4525. Quick shout out to New Way Ford in Coon Rapids, sponsoring Sports on the Go with me. The New Way Ford feature vehicle, a 2015 Flex SUV, white in color, all-wheel drive. Call 800-861-7268. Winterset with the ball. Dinkla drives in, misses the layup. Rebound batted around and controlled by Hammer. The Tigers will push it up. Caleb Booth with it. Dump pass underneath to Cook for the reverse layup. No good. Rebound tipped around. Cook pulls it down, kicks it back out to Booth. Booth will drive in, dumps it to Cook. Bounce pass underneath the Hammer. Can't quite squeeze that one in. It'll be out of bounds, and it will be Winterset basketball.
We had two chances there to get something, and Caden's undersized, and if he doesn't make that first one, it's hard for him to get an offensive rebound because he's giving up 3-4 inches most of the time.
Driving in now, Dinkla dumps it down underneath the Bellamy. They'll get it off to Forgy near the left elbow. Tigers will go man-to-man to open up the second half. Carroll up here 31-24. Ogren, player of the game, coming up following the ball game. Ogren of Carroll, your premier Toyota Chevy dealer dealership. Near steal that time by Langling. Driving in with it. The shot up no good by Fearing, and now we're going to get a foul on the rebound.
Cook.
And that'll go on Caden Cook, and that is going to be number 2 on Cook.
That's just a hustle foul there. Nice job. Ethan Langley did a nice job getting in the passing lane, tipped that ball. We just couldn't come up with it.
So Winterset inbounds it to Bellamy. They'll get it off to Dinkla in the right corner. Dinkla with it, looking inside. Skip pass now over to Fearing. Left side 3 up, no good. A rebound ripped down by Caden Cook. Cook over to Booth. Booth lobs it now to Hammer. Hammer with it, back out to Langling. Langling up top, dribbles over towards the left side, top of the key, picks up the dribble. Now over to Booth, pump fake. Drives down in, nice little flip underneath from Booth to Hammer, then Hammer to Cook. They'll get it back out now to Langling. Langling with it, left side, top of the key. Feeds it back over to Booth. Now to Hammer on the right elbow. Hammer back over to Booth. Got the 3 up. It's no good. And the long rebound out to Caleb Booth. Booth will drive in. Feeds it off to Cook. Back out to Booth. He'll be picked up by Dinkla. And you can see the different defensive pressure now on Booth. He feeds it off to Hammer. Shot up no good. And Bellamy will come up with a rebound. Yeah, it was really good passing for the Tigers. A lot of the plays there. And get it inside to Fearing, just above that right block. Spins to the baseline. Ball batted away. Got it back. Hammer blocks the shot. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. It'll be Winterset basketball. Good defense that time by the Tigers on Evan Hammer.
Yep, Hammer did a nice job staying down. Fearing put a couple nice moves on him, but wasn't able to stay with it, and did a nice job blocking it.
Dinkla lobs it up top to Gerwell. Catches it out high on the right side. Pump fake. Good job by Booth to take away the three on that pump fake. And get it now over to the left side to Bellamy. Bellamy dumps it down to the baseline to Dinkla. Dinkla back off to Forgy. Good defense here by the Tigers. Winterset showing some patience as well. Gerwell over to Bellamy. Back to Gerwell. He'll come off of a screen. Wanted the three. Now fires it inside to Bellamy. Out to Fearing. Left side three up good.
That's good defense by Tigers, but better offense by Winterset to get that open three. Fearing knocked it down.
31-27. Tigers lead cut to 4. Booth over to the right side to Lingling. Lingling with it. Drives in. Kick pass over to Mackey. Left side. Pump fake. Back up top to Booth. Dinkla closed out on him, and then Dinkla going to be called for the hold. That is going to be number 1 on Dinkla. Team foul number 1 on the Huskies here in the half.
Yep, got a little dry spell here. Gone almost 3 minutes without scoring.
Nick Mackey will inbound. He'll do it right in front of the, do I call that the freshman section over there, or is that just the girls' basketball team? The girls' basketball team. I saw Libby Perkins right there, so I thought maybe it was the freshman sitting over there. And get it to Hammer. Hammer skips it over to Mackey on the right side. Now to Booth. Booth drives in, takes it strong to the hole. Bellamy with the block, but got him with the body, and Booth will head to the free throw line as Bellamy just picked up his third.
Yeah, that's the thing Caleb was unable to do Saturday, get himself to the free throw line that second half, and that's where he can really get separation for the Tigers because he's such a good free throw shooter.
Yeah, 82% free throw shooter on the season. The free throw is not being good. Tigers extend that lead now to 32-27. Second free throw. That was an outstanding, even though it was a loss, that was a great performance by Carroll on Saturday. Yeah. Second free throw by Booth rattles home. That'll make it 33-27. Winterset pushes it up. Forgy skips it over to the left side. Avery drives in. Ball knocked away and stolen away by Lingling.
Nice job. I think Caden Cook maybe got his hand in there on the backside help.
Lingling brings it across half court to Hammer on the left elbow. Hammer back out to Mackey on the left wing. Ball knocked away by Forgy. He'll come up with it. They push it ahead. Dinkla bounce pass down to the corner to Gerwell. His three in and out, no good. Fearing with the offensive rebound and putback. And wow, do they push.
Yeah.
Carroll plays fast. Winterset, I think, plays just a touch faster.
Yeah, now it's extended. It's like a 1-2-2. Good catch by Hammer.
Yeah, very nice catch. Dump underneath to Cook. Layup's up and good. Hammer with another assist. Cook with another bucket. I've got him for 9. And the Tigers lead it here 35-29. Dump pass inside, driving in, and Fearing starting to take over a little bit. Comes in averaging 6 a game for Winterset, coach, but they're really looking for him to start this second half.
Yeah, actually, they got him listed 6'2", but he's got to be bigger than that, and he's a pretty wide body.
Yep. A foul here on Evan Hammer, his first. That'll be the second on the Tigers. 3:56 to go, third quarter. Check out the Brinks Exterior Sports Report for complete recaps of all tonight's girls and boys basketball and wrestling. Tyler Bruner and I will type all that up, get it up sometime overnight. Second free throw, no good.
So we got Hammer and Godwin together. Cook's going, looks like he was limping a little bit, so he's going to have a ankle look at.
Collison down to the corner. Quite can't handle the pass from Booth. It'll be out of bounds off Collison. And it will be Winterset basketball. We're going to get a timeout called by the Carroll Tigers. Coach Beeson, I don't think real happy with that possession. 35-31, Tigers with the lead. Back in 1 minute here on Kick 106.7.
Someone you can rely.
Rapids and Newey Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you, from our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive Warranty Forever. We work to keep your New Way vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
One of the best kept secrets in Carroll is JP Flooring. I was looking to replace the floor in a couple rooms at home. It can be super overwhelming with all of the options available. I popped by JP Flooring and was super surprised and impressed with the showroom and selection. I had no idea how extensive their product lines were. They have a designer on staff that helped me narrow down what I was looking for. When you change your floors, it changes the whole character of a room. I used their product visualizer and could literally see in advance what the styles would look like in my room. I totally recommend JP Flooring in Carroll.
We've got a great game going on here on Kick tonight and on our video coverage. You can go to YouTube, search 1380 KCI, pull up and watch and listen to tonight's broadcast. You can listen to Terry Caspabar and watch the videos, strengths of Travis Brinks and his talents. Three-point shot on the way by Dinkla, in and out, no good. Avery comes down with a long rebound. They'll get it out to Forgy. Our video production, of course, is being powered by New Way Ford down in Coon Rapids. Gerwell looking to attack off the baseline, dumps it into Fearing. Little fadeaway off of the rim, no good. Gatto will get the tipped rebound. Off to Booth. Caleb will bring it up, gets it across half court to Collison. Back over to Booth. 3:05 left, third quarter. Tigers up 35-31. Hammer with it out to Booth. Pump fake. Defense collapsed on him real quickly. Now get it over to Collison out high right side. Back off now to Booth. Back over to Collison. Bounce pass down to Gatto in the corner. Finds Hammer inside the elbow. Kick pass over to Mackey. That was tipped. And going to be stolen away by Fearing off of the pass back inside by Mackey. Dinkla over to Avery. Almost jumped but didn't. Get it back over now to Gerwell. He'll attack on that left side. Runner in the lane up in good. Not quite as good as what Magic Johnson looked like against the Celtics years ago, but close.
Yeah, it'll work.
Yeah, ball tipped. Collison with a nice catch down in the corner, and now Booth had to come up with the top pass, and Forgy going to come up with it. He'll kick one down. Gerwell with the catch. Step back three. Up and good. And all of a sudden, we've got a lead for Winterset at 36-35. We've got a timeout called by the Carroll Tigers. We'll take it with them. 36-35 our score. Back in a minute here on Kick 106.7.
RJV Transport and Peterson Logistics and
we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
Terry, you brought it up during the break. Winterset jumps passing lanes quick. They were able to do that a couple of times there, and nearly got a steal in, finally got it. And Gerwell hits the three to put him back up now, 36-35.
Yeah, you can't lose focus. Just there, man.
Mackey with it over on the right side. Carroll's only scored 4 points here in this third quarter so far, and we're already 6 minutes in. They get it to Hammer. Hammer down to Gatto. Gatto with it on the right baseline. Drives in. Kick pass now over to Booth. They collapse out on him. Kick pass back up to Lingeling. Lingeling with it out high on the left side. They had Gatto underneath. They get it back down to Booth on the left wing. Down to Gatto on the baseline. Dump pass inside. Stolen away by Forgy.
Yep, you can't.
Forgy will push it ahead. Tough shot. It's up no good. Booth will grab the rebound. It was really off balance. I think he just chucked it up to the rim to not travel with it. Tigers got a chance to get the lead back. Hammer's jumper up good. Big shot from Evan Hammer.
Yep. Nice looking shot. Nice pass by Tanner Gatto. Get him where he can shoot the ball.
37-36. Carroll with the lead. Our third lead change. Dinkless pass tipped up into the air. Fearing will come up with it down on the baseline. He'll pick up the dribble in a little bit of trouble down there. Now looking for the cutter. Finds the cutter, and Dinkla lays it up and in. And the lead back now to Winterset at 38-37. Carroll will bring it up with Booth. Terry, I was not watching as I was looking down. Now we get the foul on Dinkler. Is that what the crowd was going crazy about as Booth brought it up?
Yeah, he was on Booth pretty heavy down there.
I had a feeling that's what it was, but I was looking down right now in the last stat.
He's getting away with a little more than what you're supposed to get away with at the high school level, but you know what?
Langling will catch the inbound. 40 seconds left here in the third. Langling picks up the dribble out high, gets it over now to Booth. Back over to Langling. Langling holding it out top now, dribbles over towards the right, comes left side to Mackey. Mackey with it, back off now to Langling, over to the right side. Booth gonna fire up a three, up good! Caleb Booth with his 5th three tonight. He's got 19. Tigers up 2.
Dinkler may have woke up a giant there, a sleeping giant. He should just probably let him alone.
Burwell with it out top. Will back it out. Defended by Mackey. Crossover. Gets into the lane. Kick out pass now to Forgy. Fires up a three right side. He'll knock one down. And Winterset back up a 1. 41-40. Shot by Booth. Hits the tarp that comes down, the netting that comes down in between the courts. And that will do it for the third quarter. Winterset will take a 41-40 lead into the fourth quarter. They outscore Carroll 17-9 in that fourth quarter. We'll step away, take a break. We've got our fourth quarter coming up in 1 minute here on Kick 106.7.
Footings to framing to finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Tigers down by 1 as we start the fourth quarter. Carroll with the basketball, and Terry, Tigers got to get some stops down on the other end, but got to get the offense rolling again down on this end.
Got to get somebody besides Caleb putting the ball in the basket.
Langling with it on the left wing, gets it out now to Booth. Booth looking to drive, kick back over to Langling, left side three, up, it's no good. The rebound to Dinkler, it's a 2-on-1. Ahead to Forgy, he'll drive in, draw some contact on Booth. That'll be number 1 on Caleb Booth, and Forgy will head to the free throw line to shoot himself a pair of free throws. That'll be the third team foul on the Tigers here, and the officials have done a nice job kind of letting the guys play here tonight.
Yeah, it's been well officiated both sides, and the third quarter I had us for 6 turnovers, and Winterset cut theirs way down. They only had 1, so that was a big difference in the game. Before we missed the first one, Caden Cook's back out on the bench, but he had a bag of ice and looked like he's got it on his groin area, so I don't know if he's going to be able to get back in the game tonight or not.
Different team without him on the floor,
definitely.
At least there in that third quarter. Second free throw by Forgy up in good. So he is 3 of 4 from the line. Coach Beeson was talking with Caden Cook. 42-40 lead now for Winterset as Booth will bring it up. Over to Mackey out high in the right side. Back over to Booth. Now to Gatto at the free throw line. Gatto will square. Looks to drive down the left side. Takes it strong and lays it up and in. Nice play by Gatto.
Yeah, that's what we needed. Somebody to take the ball to the hoop. And we got somebody open on the backside. There we go.
That's our first tie here in this ball game. Now the ball knocked out of bounds by Gatto. It'll stay with the Winterset. Hard to believe with as good as these two teams are. We've had 5 lead changes, actually 6 lead changes, and that's our first tie here in the game. And lob it into Avery. Avery let the defense go by, and it was knocked away from behind by Hammer. It looked like Avery had the baseline, but Hammer made a nice play to save the layup.
The old ball fake and drive to the hoop, and Evan did a nice job recovering.
It'll stay with the Winterset as it went out of bounds. They get it in now to Gurwell. Gurwell with it. Walks and dribbles over to the right side of the top of the key. Comes off a screen. They run the pick and roll. Nothing there. Down to the corner to Bellamy. Back out now to Gerwell. Gerwell looking to drive. Got around. Kick pass up top to Avery. Three-point shot up, but no good. Rebound tipped out. We're going to get an over-the-back call on Fearing. And that is going to be number 2 on him. And I would say, Terry, that Winterset might be the best team I've seen this year in getting to the baseline and getting that kick pass. Most teams try kick corner. They're kicking it up top.
Yep. They obviously work on that.
Tigers with a chance to take the lead back here. We've had 5 lead changes in our last 7 baskets. Langling with it, bounces it to Hammer near the free throw line. Hammer gets it back out to Langling. Had Booth open, they get him on the wing, 3 up, good! Langling found him, and the Tigers will lead it here, 45-42. And now a steal by Booth, the layup, no good, the rebound to Mackey. Now we're going to get a jump ball call inside, and that is not going to make the Tiger crowd happy. Possession here will favor Winterset. Terry, you can hear you. What did you see there?
I didn't see enough time on the ball for it to be called a jump ball.
That's what I was thinking. So Dinkla will bring it up. 6:08 left in the fourth quarter. Mackey Motors postgame show will follow. They work it over to Forgy, down to the left side to Fearing. Fearing looking to drive in, gets in the lane. Goes up, Dinkla with the left hand. He'll lay it up and in, and Carroll's lead is down to 1. 45-44, Tigers with the lead. Booth out top. Over to the left side now, Langling. Langling back over to Booth. Forgy kind of comes out of him. Now to Hammer, down to the baseline. Gatto's jumper up, no good. And Mackey on the foul on the rebound. Was probably fine going up. It was the swat there towards the ball that got him.
And Nick does a good job on the backside of offensive rebounding. And Tanner Gatto, he's open baseline. He's hit that before. He's just got to get a little more arc on it. It's too flat a shot. It's got to be a perfect shot if you can shoot it that flat.
Dinkla will bring it up. They skip it over to the left side to Fearing. Fearing will fire up a 3. It's up in good. His second of the ball game, and just like that, Winterset back up 47-45. 8th lead change here in the game. Langling with it. We told you this was going to be a good one. Flip on that video coverage powered by New Way Ford. Go to YouTube, search 1380 KCIM. Hammer with it up top over to the right side to Langling. Langling up top to Mackey. Left side now to Booth. They got Gatto running down the left side of the lane. Kick back to Booth in the corner. Booth will bring it up at the wing to Hammer. Nice dump underneath Gatto. Layups up and good.
That's the way he moved the basketball. Good job by Hammer and Gatto both.
Hammer with the assist. We're tied at 47. Our second tie here in the ballgame. Dinkla will get it out top to Gerwell. Over to the right side to Forgy. Lob pass inside to Bellamy. Back out now to Forgy, right side top of the key. Thought about taking the 3. Now wants to drive on Langling. Kicks it down to Bellamy. He'll drive in up top Gerwell. Gerwell looking to drive, takes it in. Booth blocks it. And we're going to get an offensive foul as Langling takes the charge. So Gerwell will pick up his first 5th team foul against a Winterset. And that is a great play. Langling, terrific at taking charges. Had 3 of them, I think, down against North Polk the other night. 47-47 our score. Back in 30 seconds. Timeout on the floor.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Carroll a chance to take the lead here back. We're tied at 47. Langling, after taking that brilliant charge, we'll get it over to Booth, back to Langling. Winterset going man-to-man, so they're coming out of the zone. Do they do that very often, Terry?
Oh, not very often, but they do it enough, I think.
Hammer with it near the left elbow. Back out now to Booth, just trying to change things up here late. Hammer with it. They roll through the screen with Langling. Back over to Booth. Hammer sets the screen. Booth's 3 up, no good. and the rebound to Fearing. Off now to Dinkler. Kick pass ahead to Bellamy. Out to the corner to Gerwell. 3 up, no good. Weak side rebound tipped by Dinkler. He'll gather it in, and he draws some contact and be called for the offensive foul. Don't see that call very often, where he jumped sideways in to draw the contact, and Dinkler going to be called for the foul. That'll be his 3rd and the team's 6th. Winterset not happy about that one as their crowd down on that end making some noise.
Yep.
Booth defended by Dinkler. There's a little contact on the inbound. Booth will bring it up. Now gets it over to Hammer. Over to Lingling on the right side. They run the pick and roll. Hammer takes it to the hole. He'll be fouled by Fearing. And that is going to be number 3. That ball almost fell, but Hammer will head to the free throw line. And that is the 17th foul. So even though this is a 2-shot, Carroll will shoot free throws the rest of the game.
Right. And Dinkler has no help responsibility off of Booth. He is face guarding Caleb all over.
So Hammer, a 59% free throw shooter at the line. First trip there tonight. Free throw on the way is up and good. 48-47 Carroll. 9 lead changes in this ballgame. Second one coming up here for Hammer. It's on the way up good. Tigers took a little bit to adjust without Caden Cook out on the floor. They seem like they've done that here in the 4th quarter. Forgy with it. He's got it on the right side. Skip pass now over to Fearing. He'll pump fake, drives in lane, dump pass up top. We're going to get a reach-in foul. And I think the officials maybe trying to get this under a little control here.
Yep.
We've had some light kind of fouls kind of called. That one going to go on Mackey, his 3rd, 5th on the Tigers. Forgy with it now over to Fearing. Good crew. They're not going to let things get out of control. Dinkloud high left side, comes off a screen, drives in, kick pass now over to Gerwell, knocked away briefly by Booth. Gerwell drives in, layup is up in good. He's quick because Booth is very good defensively, but he's been able to get around him a couple of times to the rim.
Yep.
Booth will bring it over, gets it across half court. Should see how many miles a day Caleb runs to be in the kind of conditioning that he's in, because he never seems to be tired out on the floor. Ball stolen away now by Winterset. Another turnover on the Tigers. 2:45 left in this one. And Terry, Carroll needs this one, I think, to stay in the hunt for the top part of the conference. They lose here, and they're probably out of the conference title hunt.
Especially with schedule got coming up at Ballard Friday and home against Bondurant next Tuesday.
Step back 3 by Gerwell, no good. Gatto comes down with his 3rd rebound. Booth will get it up across half court. Booth defended again by Dinkler. Works it out towards the right side. Bounce pass down to Lingling. Looking inside for Hammer. Ball knocked away, and we're going to get a travel call. Going to go on Lingling. And it is Winterset. Lots of hands on this defense.
It's 2 in a row. We've set play. And Nathan got the ball in the corner here and turned it over both times.
So Forgy will bring it up. Walks it up across half court. Down to 2:05 left here in the ballgame. In regulation anyway. Up top to Bellamy. Bellamy over to the left side. They'll get it off now to Gerwell. Jumper on the way up, no good. And the rebound saved by Gatto before it goes out of bounds. And now he's going to step on the baseline. He was kind of leaning backwards a little bit, tried to kick that pass out to the wing, and the official on the baseline said he stepped on it. We're going to get a timeout called by Winterset. They'll have 2 left. Carroll has 3 left. We're back in 30 seconds right here on at Kick 106.7, 49-49.
At New Way Ford in Coon Rapids and New Way Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you, from our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive warranty forever. We work to keep your New Way vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
Coming to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes feel, recover, and perform. And Terry, you and I were talking here during the break, and you hit the nail on the head. Whoever gets the lead here, if they have a possession with the lead, they're going to spread this thing out. They're going to try and run clock.
Yeah.
Both teams good free throw shooting teams. Winterset a little better in that. Winterset, you're thinking, could go to it now.
They might. or try to get us our
DCG
sixth team
did
foul,
that.
and
yep.
And then the next one they get to shoot free throws. So, but you're also telling your guys, hey, if you got a layup,
take it. So Winterset will inbound. Minute 54 left in this one. They lob it into Forgy on the wing. Forgy with it. Looking inside, nothing there. Thought about the three. Now looks to drive, gets in the lane, dumps it over to Bellamy. Get it out. And now Fearing fires up a three. It's no good, and we're going to get a Mackey over the back of Dinkla on the rebound.
Yeah.
And that is 4 now on Mackey, so he's got to be careful.
Yeah, and he's guarding Dinkla, who's
pretty good.
Yeah, and he just let him get position on him on the offensive rebound.
That's the 6th team foul. Dinkla to inbound on the baseline. Lobs it up. They get it out to Forgy. Forgy with it. Over to the right side. Burwell handles it. Defended by Booth. Over to the left side to Dinkla. Bellamy rolls through. Nothing there. They'll work it over to Forgy on the right side. Down underneath to Fearing. Fearing catches it. Lost it. Gathers it back in. They may have to burn a timeout.
Yep.
And then we're going to get that timeout called by Winterset. Minute 23 left in this one. Winterset now down to one timeout. So that is huge. It's going to be a 30. We're back in 30 here on KKRL.
Working as a team to achieve success is the only way towards victory. Hi, this is Kelly Danner. Having teammates that have your back isn't just for game day. It's important when it comes to your insurance coverage too. Roselle Mutual and Grinnell Mutual are here to provide you with a winning lineup of quality insurance no matter what your needs are. Give us a call today at 792-4525 for your commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Roselle Mutual, proudly insuring the area since 1876.
We welcome you back here on Kick 106.7. Jeff Blankman, Terry Kaspabauer with you. Thanks to Lance Kuhn hanging out in the studio. Inbounds pass was right in front of the rim, but Gerwell couldn't get it to fall, and now Winterset uses their last timeout as they got the rebound, but on the floor with Dinkla. Gerwell, hard to believe, Terry, that he misses that one. Caught it right in front of the rim, just a little bit too hard.
Coach Beeson was yelling at Caleb to get his arms up because he saw the play. They run that where they put the guy right in front of the rim, and they just lob it up.
Luckily for the Carroll Tigers, that ball didn't go. And now Winterset, I mean, it's out of timeouts. That could play a role here.
Could be done, especially in high school. The
can't get the ball in running.
Clock keeps running after a made shot. So, if you're behind and you make a shot, you want to call a timeout. You can't do that here. But now, both teams are in the bonus. Winterset's had the ball down here a long time without scoring. So, you're interested to see what Coach Henry draws up here if he's looking to get something right away, knowing he doesn't have any timeouts left. And the next jump ball, it's our possession, so that's another huge factor.
They can't run that play again, can they?
Well, they might with somebody different.
Yeah.
But they got him lined up. No, they're going more of a box.
They're going to box it up around the lane. Carroll will come out. Minute 18 left, I'm going to say in regulation. We've got a tie score here right now, 49-49 between Carroll and Winterset. Forgy with it on the left side. They'll bring it out. It does look like Winterset may hold here. Ling not going to come out and defend, so they'll probably dribble it all the way down. Forgy just kind of handling it out near the line.
Yeah, if they do go down the side.
In. Now Ling comes out to put some pressure. They'll get it to Gerwell. Back over now to Forgy. Forgy calling for some help. Gets it off to Gerwell. Gerwell defended by Booth. Gerwell will back it out. Now takes it over on the right side. Gets it down to Bellamy, who hands it to Gerwell. He's going to attack. Takes it in strong. Misses it. The rebound to Dinkla, who lays it up and in. And Carroll will have 36 seconds to work with it. Down right now by one at 51-49. Booth maybe pushes off. Takes the three. Go!
Winterset can't call timeout.
52-51 at Tigers with the lead. Over to Forgy, three-point shot. We've got a charge called on Winterset. A charge called on Dinkla, his fourth. And the Carroll Tigers will have it with 17 seconds left. A one-point lead for Carroll at 52-51.
We have timeouts. We're going to take one here.
Yeah. Tigers will take a timeout. Tyree, let's stay here. What do they set up here?
Well, you got to have a press break. Got to have a press break. Winterset's going to put a 1-2-1-1 probably with biggest guy, Furing or somebody on the ball. You can't run the baseline.
Right.
Okay, so you got to come up with something that's going to get, hopefully Caleb open. But you got to be careful with the ball, too. You can't throw the ball underneath the basket unless you're absolutely sure.
Yep.
Whoever takes the ball out's got to pretend he's on the floor. Ball fakes, get the guy jumping on top of you, get him moving one way or the other, get the ball inbounds, and then you got to be ready to help out because they're going to go double. You got to be strong with the ball because you can't guarantee the officials are going to call a foul.
Right.
You know they're going to double and they're going to try to foul you. Winterset has no timeouts left, so their only chance is to force a turnover.
If they don't get a steal, they got to foul almost immediately,
right.
Correct?
And Coach Henry always tell them, hey, don't foul for the first one or two passes.
Yep.
If they get it up to half court or maybe under 10 seconds, something like that, then we'll foul. But at first, just try to get a steal. So this is where you miss a guy like Caden Cook, who's experienced. He's always the man taking the ball out.
Evan Hammer will inbound. Tigers are going to spread 4 across the free throw line, all the way across the court. Hammer looking to get it in, and we're going to get a hold call going to go on Forgy. And that is going to send Caleb Booth to the line for a 1-and-1. Not the guy that Winterset wanted to foul.
What you do there is Caleb's on the ball side, and he fakes like he's going deep. Forgy gets going with him, then he cuts back. Well, Forgy didn't want him to catch the ball, and so he's trying not to foul, trying official not to see it, but it was pretty easy to see right in front of him.
So Booth heads to the line, 2 of 2 tonight, 82% free throw shooter on the season. Free throw on the way, up good. It's now a 2-point lead for the Tigers, 51-53.
Assuming he makes this, it'll be interesting to see if we have worked on, do we foul at some point and not allow him to shoot a three?
Second one up good as well. Caleb Booth coming up huge here in the late parts of this game. Dinkla with it now, gets it across half court. Tells everybody to go away. They'll run it to Gurwell. Gurwell 1-3. Mackey with good defense. Gurwell's 3 up, no good. Bellamy the rebound. The put back up in good. You don't even have to throw it in. The Tigers do, but it won't matter. And the Tigers will win it here tonight by a final of 54-53. Huge win and a great fourth quarter for the Carroll Tigers as they outscore Winterset 14-12, and Caleb Booth with a big 3 and also a pair of free throws late that turned out to be the sealing deal. Terry, they did try to block Bellamy's shot though, and I heard you no foul.
I know, and Coach Henry and the Winterset players and other staff, they were trying to get a foul called on there, which was the only chance they had.
So a good win here for the Carroll Tigers tonight, as the Tigers will move to 8-5, but more importantly 6-3 in the conference. Winterset will fall to 10-4, but to 8-3 in the conference. So the Tigers stay one game behind North Polk, depending on how they did in the loss column. So that's the reason why the Tigers couldn't afford a loss here tonight. We've got our Mackey Motors postgame show coming up. I got to catch my breath. I'm kind of tired right now. We'll be back with more coming up right here on Kick 106.7.
Midwest Wholesale is your local building products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
At The Present Company, we will help you transition your home and wardrobe with the changing seasons. Hi, this is Andrea. Whether you're looking to get warm and toasty this winter, or it's time for a light and airy lift this spring, shop our collection of boutique-style clothing, gorgeous accessories, and purses. Add personal style to your home with unique home decor pieces that will warm your rooms from wall to wall. Infuse your home and your wardrobe with style from The Present Company in Audubon.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive healthcare for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
This is Iowa, and Avelo Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avelo Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avelo Bank, member FDIC.
Can your roof handle extreme hail conditions? Ours can. Check it out. As you can see, our Brinks roof has stood up to the test with zero damage. As for our competitors, well, theirs did not. Is your roof worn out or needs repair? Know that not all roofers and shingles are created equal. If you need honest feedback whether your roof needs to be repaired or replaced, get a second opinion. And call the Roof Pros at Brinks Exteriors, 920-ROOF PRO.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus.
Carroll Tigers here tonight, Terry. What a just way to battle. Nothing more than just a great way to battle.
You know, it's 3 games in a row. Like this, and they've got big one
2
Friday
wins.
night at Ballard. So, so they've been through this, and what do you say about what can you say about Caleb Booth? And just looked like Winterset maybe had taken a little bit of control, got the lead. We had been struggling. We only scored 23 points the second half. And Caleb had 13 of them. But he got himself free for that 3. Got another charge call at the other end. And then they fouled him, and he made the 2 free throws. And we withstood the put-back basket with no foul. And that's where Winterset having to use their timeouts. They were not able to stop the clock after they made the last basket, and we didn't even have to still turn the ball or throw the ball in bounds. And it's the top 5, maybe even 6 teams in the conference.
All real good.
Are all good, and you've got games like this all the time, and it's going to battle test you and prepare you for postseason as long as you can stay healthy. And that's a concern I would have, is that Caleb Booth probably hasn't even sat 10 minutes the whole year, unless it's a blowout game at the end or whatever. But he plays 32 minutes every night.
And on both ends.
Yeah, and you just hope that his body holds up. But 17 years old, this is what they want to do. And he's a senior, and he knows this is his last month and a half coming up in high school basketball. So, and then hoping that Caden Cook's injury isn't serious enough that he's going to have to sit out any time.
And Coach, one guy I want to bring up as well. We mentioned Caden Cook left the game in the third quarter. I thought Tanner Gatto came in. He didn't score a ton or grab a ton of rebounds, but he made plays.
Yes, he did.
And he did some nice things down the stretch.
He had a couple nice passes. He did finish a couple at the basket. Like I said, we don't play very often with Tanner and Evan on the floor at the same time. Usually Caden's in with one of them, but Tanner came in and gave us great minutes there. He played with Caden go out with at least halfway through the third quarter. And
we'll talk with Caleb here in just a moment, but Terry, we got to announce our motor in player of the game. It is a hard decision tonight.
Yeah, well, maybe might have been if Caden hadn't gotten hurt, but no, it's it's probably about every game.
Yes.
You think about it's kind of like the Winterset girls. If they had a player of the game every game, they probably
Jenny Young would probably be. Yeah.
So I'm sure Caleb has had his share of players of the game, but this was a big one tonight, and got 2 days to prepare and get ready for the Bombers on Friday night in Huxley.
Any final thoughts?
Big win.
Yeah.
Especially after coming back off that heartbreak loss in overtime to Dallas Center Grimes team that's definitely in the top 5 in the state. And we were right there. In fact, out of the 36 minutes, I'd say we probably outplayed them 30 of the 36 minutes. We just didn't finish the game at the end there. But come back, and this guy, I'm sure he was disappointed on the second half play at Gilbert on Saturday against Dallas Center Grimes. We talked about he only had 2 points tonight. He has 14 at half. Comes out and scores 13 more second half, so kudos to Caleb Booth.
Absolutely, and he is our motor in player of the game. We're going to step away. We'll talk with Caleb. That's coming up. More of the Mackey Motors postgame show in 1 minute right here on Kick 106.7.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive healthcare for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Can your roof handle extreme hail conditions? Ours can. Check it out. As you can see, our Brinks roof has stood up to the test with 0 damage. As for our competitors, well, theirs did not. Is your roof worn out or needs repair? Know that not all roofers and shingles are created equal. If you need honest feedback whether your roof needs to be repaired or replaced, get a second opinion. And call the Roof Pros at Brinks Exteriors, 920-ROOF-PRO.
Mackey Motors, a post-game show. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Caleb Booth with the Carroll Tigers joining us after a hard-fought 54-53 win at home here tonight over Winterset. Caleb, of course, making that what turned out to be the game-winning 3 and then the 2 free throws after that. Caleb, take us. We got to start there at the end. This was a great game all the way through, but we got to start there at the end. You knew your team was down 2. You were bringing it up. About 20 seconds left as you crossed half court. The Dinkla kid who had defended you really well and stuff in that man-to-man when they switched to it late was on you. How did you set up that final shot and get yourself free for the 3?
It was actually supposed to be a ball screen, but it ended up not working out that way. And then I just tried to make a move to get open, and I got open and shot it, I guess.
He stumbled backward. Did you realize how open you were at that point?
Yeah, definitely. I knew it was going in right when I shot it.
Did it feel that good?
Yeah.
What's that feeling like?
Amazing. Feels good. Love hitting the game winner.
17 seconds left, though. You still had to play defense. Take us through that defensive sequence, because they got a couple of possessions down there. They had that ball where they lobbed it in, and it didn't go in right in front of the rim. Take us through what you felt like you guys did defensively late to be able to get some stops.
We definitely could have rebounded better, but I feel like we did a okay job at that. You tried to stop their drive and close out on their shooters.
Did you feel like you guys defended the way you needed to here tonight?
There was moments where we definitely did, but then again, we had moments where we didn't defend as well as we should have. But overall, I felt like we did good enough.
Okay, so then you got to go down after hitting the 3. You guys get the ball. Still no time off of the clock. So you're looking to inbound. They foul you. You're a good free throw shooter, 82% coming in. What's it like walking down the length of the floor knowing that you're only up 1 and you need both of them to still put you up by 3? And you look like there was no nervousness to you at all.
No, I knew those 2 were going in. I feel like I have that confidence in myself now. Senior year, and I feel like I'm getting hot now and starting to score, and I just knew they were going in.
How did you feel like they tried to defend you tonight? Were you surprised at some of the looks? Because Terry and I were talking about it a little bit. Even when they switched to the man-to-man, I was surprised they were doubling off of you and leaving you alone tonight. You knocked down 7 threes.
Yeah, I could hear them talking, saying, like, don't leave me, but sometimes I just feel like they'd forget I was there, and I just kind of sneak past them and sneak open.
Where were you finding those openings? How were you able to get away from them?
The wings, we just got to move the ball at the top of their zone, and they just fall asleep, and I end up getting open.
You lost Caden Cook at a point in the third quarter. Tanner Gatto came in. I thought he played well. Didn't score a ton or anything like that, but got some rebounds, made some nice assists. Talk about his play off of the bench, because I thought that was huge for you guys in the fourth quarter tonight.
Yeah, but he was big coming off the bench with Caden going out. He got in, got some rebounds. He's down there in the short corner. He's looking to make passes to the high post and attack the rim, and he has a good short corner shot, I feel like, so good addition off the bench.
How did you feel like you guys executed against their 2-3 tonight?
Definitely a lot better than last time we played them. We moved the ball a lot better. We put in some new things that we thought might work better against them, and we just got it done.
Defensively overall, what stands out for you about your team's defensive effort here tonight?
Over the season, we're definitely getting better at defense, and we're getting better at getting up on the ball and pressuring them and not letting them do what they want. And that's what we did tonight. Just got up, pressured, tried to not let them do what they want, rebound, all that stuff.
I can tell since the break the energy level with this team different. Is it just knowing that you can't really afford to let games go here in the back half of the season to stay in the hunt for this conference?
Yeah, I feel like our guys know that, and they definitely know that we got to win a ton of games to have a chance for that number one spot in the conference. So they're all hungry, and we want to win that conference.
Well, Caleb, great job out here tonight. Congratulations on being the player of the game and hitting that game-winning shot and free throws here tonight.
Thank you.
You bet. Caleb Booth joining us here in the postgame. We're going to get head coach Randy Beeson sliding over here into the postgame area, and coach will join us here. Again, the Tigers winning here tonight 54-53 over Winterset. And what a huge win for this program and this team this season. And Randy, congratulations. This one's got to feel pretty good after one maybe slipped through the fingertips on Saturday.
Yeah. Wow.
You're as out of breath as I was.
Yes. What a terrible third quarter.
Yes.
We just turned the ball over way too much. And we
Six of them unofficially, yeah.
Well, I told the guys about 8 after about the first time out, going, man, we turn it over every time. Evan Hammer finally, we at least got a shot up, and Evan Hammer made a jumper.
Yep.
But otherwise, we were pretty poor there in the third quarter. But once again, you got to give Winterset credit. Their zone is different. They get their hands on a ton of basketballs. They're all over the place. And what a game, back and forth. You know, you've seen Caleb Booth play many times, and 27 points. I don't think he missed very many shots out there. He might have missed 1 or 2 threes, but what a big one there down the stretch. We tried to run a couple good plays, some easy ones for quick hitters, and we turned the ball over before then, and finally it's just like we got to get the ball in Caleb's hands and see what he can do. So,
Coach, I like the way you guys adjusted. I thought early in the game they were beating you back as quickly as they get the ball up the court. I thought once you guys adjusted to that, it got a lot harder for them to score.
Yeah. They like to play fast, and they got some really quick guards. So we did a good job of making sure that they didn't get any easy ones. Forgy got out a couple different times. Caden Cook did a really nice job guarding him in the half court, but unfortunately he's going to give rebounds and things like that. So all of a sudden, Forgy's releasing, and Caden's a little late getting back. And we didn't do a very good job picking him up there in the first half. But in the second half, it was much better. But just back and forth, that one possession there with about a minute and a half to go. They got the ball out of bounds about 4 straight times.
Yep.
We just couldn't come up with it. I think they still scored on that, and that was to put them up 1. Is that what happened?
That's what put them up. Put them up 2. I think it was 51-49 at that point.
And then Caleb hit that 3.
Yep.
And then Caleb made some big free throws there too to make it a 3-point game. And I'm not quite sure if Nick got a finger on the ball in that last shot or not. The plan was not to foul.
Right.
And there was, a good tip, a good block by him to seal the game. So that's what we'll go with.
Coach, the other thing, too, that I think people might forget about was Caden Cook's hustle there at the end of the first half. I think he got a piece of that layup there from Dinkler Gerwell, right before the end of the first half. They get that in, all of a sudden the late part of this game could be different.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's him to a T right there.
Yes.
Everyone else would be jogging back going, okay, he's not going to beat the horn, whatever. And he sprints his tail off and finds a way to get a piece of that. And you see it too on the offensive glass. He's always crashing the boards and then sprinting back to get up his guy. He had to guard one of their better players again tonight. And I feel bad. I hope he's going to be all right. He said something with his hip wasn't feeling right. So,
okay.
I mean, you take him out of the lineup there in the fourth quarter, and Tanner Gatto came in and played
well.
some big minutes and attacked the basket there the one time and got a couple rebounds. So, give our guys credit. We battled through some adversity. We turned the ball over too much. We didn't get stops down the stretch when we really needed to, but we still found a way to win the game. And sometimes you hope that you can end up that way.
The thing that stands out for me a little bit, they came in shooting about 75, 76% from the free throw line. They go 6 of 9 tonight. You guys hit 7 of 8.
Did they really?
Yeah. Just edging them in free throws made tonight, the difference may be here as well.
Yeah, we've done a good job last couple of games of knocking down our free throws, and Evan Hammer hit a couple big ones late in the game. You look at stats and you try to game plan based off of what they've done. The Fearing kid is more of an inside player than he is outside. I think he's hit maybe 3 threes on the year, like 3 for 6.
Fired him up all night tonight.
He makes 2 or 3 of them tonight. But we kept saying the threes aren't going to beat us. We got to protect the paint. We can't give up easy ones. I think they made 9 or 10 threes. They got to the basket a little bit, so those are the ones that kill us. But give them credit. That's a really nice team. They're really well coached. They were short a player tonight too, but we competed, and it's fun to play at home. It's fun to play in front of our crowd. It's fun. Yep. We got great community support. So these games are a lot of fun. Caleb Booth will definitely enjoy this one, hitting that big 3 and big free throws down the stretch. And this is why you play high school basketball, for games like this. So a lot of credit to our guys.
Well, go home, get some rest. I know you'll start breaking down film for Ballard yet tonight, but congrats on the win here, and best of luck coming up. Nick will see you guys down here on Friday night.
Sounds good. Thanks, Jeff, for the coverage.
You bet. Head coach Randy Beeson again with the Carroll Tigers. We'll step away. Actually, let's go ahead and keep it here real quick. Let's just quickly run you through our unofficial numbers here tonight. Again, for Winterset here tonight, Levi Gerwell with 15, Dawson Forgy 11, Braden Dinkla with 14, Blake Bellamy with 2, and Blake Fearing with 11. They were 6 of 9 from the free throw line. For Carroll, Nick Mackey 2, Caleb Booth 27, Ethan Lingling 2, Caden Cook 9, Evan Hammer 8, and Tanner Gatto finishes up with 6. Tigers go again unofficially here tonight, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. For my broadcast partner Terry Kaspenbauer tonight, also for Lance Kuhn back in the studio. For my video guy here tonight, the guy that handled our video broadcast, Mr. Travis Brinks. This is Jeff Blankman saying thank you for listening to Carroll Tiger basketball tonight. It was Winterset winning the girls game 50-31. Carroll wins the boys game 54-53. Have a great night, everybody.